And welcome everyone to a Scouts of Entertainment Reforged replay. It's a 4v4 today on the grassy plains. Haven't done a 4v4 in a little while. And before we get started, if you'd like to see me through other Reforged replays, or other Total War replays like Napoleon, Warhammer 2, Rome 2, just to name a few, there are links displayed on your screen and also in the description below. You may also post replays to my Discord Scouts Reconnaissance. A link to that Discord will also be in the description below. But if you'd like to support my work, there's a PayPal option, Subscribe Star, Patreon, or Streamers donation link also in the description below. But if you'd like to support my channel in other ways, then please remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, tick that bell for notifications, and leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. And with that, let's get into it. So, today's replay comes from Bogdan 18k. Now apparently this is a battle with all the DF clan, which I think is Durin's folk. And we'll start with Bogdan's army, and he's commanding Dale. He's got some Valiant Spearmen here. We've got about 2 units of them just really stretched out, I think. We have 3 units of Barding Herd. We have some Seldon River Patrol, some Barding Marksmen, another unit of Seldon River Patrol. Really try saying that 3 times fast, or even 5 times fast if you get there. It's really, your tongue can get really twisted if you're even saying it once. We have some Blackshot Dragon Slayers. We have some Swordmasters of Esgaroth not armoured up, and we have 2 units of them. We have 2 units of Dismounted Earls of Dale, I believe, and 2 units of Earls of Dale. I have mixed feelings about these guys. I've seen a lot of poor performances, but I've also seen times when they have done well, but not many, so hopefully we'll see them do well today. But yeah, my feelings are I don't like them very much. They've got a poor track record in my history, but maybe I just suck at using them. Moving on, we have his ally, the Allfather, the mighty Allfather. Everyone do the sign of the cross. We have Evelyn Marksman here, 2 units. We have Evelyn Vanguard here, 2 units. We have Evelyn Infantry here, 3 units. We have Evelyn Hammerguard and McQuinty Glade Masters. So he's put his elites at the very back of the line there. Unprotected, but cavalry is nearby, but without them, these guys are pretty exposed. We have some McQuinty Glade Lords. Nandor Glade Riders there, 2 units. So no missile cab, but he might have McQuinty Stalkers. They are invisible if they belong to a player that's not the host. Next we have Isengard, coming by King Armour. We have 2 units of Warg Riders here. We have some Dunning Clansmen. We have some Uruk-hai crossbows here. Next we have some Trolls of the White Hand, Dunning Clansmen and Uruk-hai crossbows. And I think we've got 3 units of Uruk-hai infantry and Uruk-hai pikes. We also have some Champions of the White Hand behind them. Next we have Harad, commanded by Celtic. We have 2 units of Morpite Beast Hunters, some Demons of the Desert, Serpent Guard, 2 units there, the Black Serpents, and 2 units of Mumlakill. So Celtic has gone really heavy on the Mumlakill. He's got some hidden units, it would seem, some Serpent's Fangs. I'm not sure about the rest of his army. Hopefully he has more than this, but we'll see. But for now, let's go on to their opponents today. We'll start with all the way down here, actually. And this is a little bit crazy, but we got Rohan here, commanded by Ailamor, who has a lot of cav here, so thankfully he can move his forces up quickly to the line. I don't know why he deployed so far back. But we have some Sons of Earl here, some Red Shields of Ekabran. We have 2 units of Eastmark Spearmen. They're Javelin units too, remember that guys? I always sometimes... No, that doesn't make sense. I sometimes forget that they are Javelin units myself, even today. We have Shield Maidens of Rohan, about 2 units. We have some Medusal Guard here, Riddermark Skirmishers, Helm's Hammers, some Westmark Marshals, and some Riddermark Archers here, 2 units. And that's all I can really make out there. And so I'll move up to the line, the main line here. We have Arthedain, commanded by Finrod. We have some Dundone Mounted Company here, some Fornost Aaron Knights, some Dundone Scouts, some Dundone Peacekeepers. We have some Arthedain Men-at-Arms, basic model. We have some Everton Spearmen, also basic model, I think. We have some Wardens of the North, Arthedain Men-at-Arms, Dundone Peacekeepers. These guys here do appear to be armoured up. We have some Dismounted Knights of Numenus, some Dundone Scouts, Knights of Numenus, Royal Court of House Aimlath, and Dundone Mounted Company. So a lot of cav here for this alliance so far. Hopefully that works well with them. This is the right field for it, but you see, if the opponents deploy their spears and pikes effectively, well, the cavalry could have a real tough time. Next we have Orcs in the Misty Mountains, commanded by Infinity 7. We have some heavy goblin halberds here, about 3 or 4 units. Yeah, 4 units. We have some drake broodlings, warg riders here, 2 units there. We have some Bolg's champions, cave trolls, goblin king's bodyguard, troll drummers. We have some goblin infantry, heavy goblin infantry. Jeez, it's like 5 units of them, and some more goblin infantry. So we have a lot of troops here, very vulnerable to cav charges, and their opponents could have a field day with this army if Infinity doesn't protect them properly. He does have enough troops to do it, I think, but if this cav gets preoccupied, his whole army here could be in significant jeopardy. Finally, we have Angmar, commanded by Jev, who I didn't know was actually part of the Durance folk, but maybe that was recent, or maybe I just haven't been paying attention. If so, my bad. Next, we have Richon pikemen here, 2 units, armoured up. We have some Angmar halberds here, 2 units. We have Angmar marauders here, 2 units. We have Blackwatch Legion, not armoured up. We have Guardians of Carandum, 2 units, armoured. We have 2 units of Witchron Scourge Raiders, armoured up. Some Witchron Inquisitors, one of the best cavalry units in the game, I always say. And we have some Trolls of Angmar. Now, we'll get this battle started. Enjoy. And also, we will actually slow it down a little bit, because this is obviously a very, very short battle, and things happen obviously very, very quickly. So, we've got some Snugger Stalkers here. About 2 units just really spread out here. You also got some Goblin Trackers as well. Looks to be about 2 units of them. And what's going on here? Okay, Infinity is just surging forward into Isengard. Harad is racing to deploy the forces behind the Isengard force. I'm not entirely sure what they're thinking there. We've got Drake Breathings under fire from the Mummakill. Seven's Fangs are about to fire. I don't know if the Drake Breathings can impale on the pikes. We'll see in a second. No, they don't impale on the pikes. They just run them over. That's actually good to note, guys, and for future reference. Okay, now's a good time to slow everything down. Drake Breathings a little bit bloodied up. They do have they are next to Mummakill. We do have the Black Serpents that did a good charge into them. Infinity 7 is mums away from smashing into Isengard. Angmar's right behind him. We got Warg Riders from Infinity around the flank there, left flank of Isengard. We got the Snow Trolls, Cave Trolls coming in. So Isengard is in all sorts of trouble here. Hopefully Harad can bail him out. King Armor is moving up his Warg Riders on the right flank. Heavy Goblin Halberds will deter that. They'll be forced to go after the cavalry units, but we've got Grey Company and Duno Scouts here firing on those Wargs as we speak. Bogdan has his Dalian cavalry trying to engage Arthedane's forces. He's already surged forward, actually. The Earls of Dal are now combining into the Forest Aaron Knights. Who we have shooting at them? Oh, we've got Riddermark Skirmishers here throwing their javelins into the Earls of Dale. That will be devastating to them. The Wardens of the North are firing. I don't know who they're firing at. Okay, oh, they're firing directly into the Earls of Dale here. Okay, that's their target. Okay, well, Dorwinian from the Allfather is going to be a little bit late to the party. Rohan's forces, despite deploying so far back, have made quick ground in racing towards the front. Now, we got here, it's 2% to 10%, so far this battle has really fared Bogdan's team. The Mummakill seem to have clashed into Angmar. They've only lost... Have they lost 3 Mummakills so far? Oh, no. Okay. He's got about 1 unit's worth of Mummakill. 2... Okay, so he's almost lost his entire unit of Mummakill here. Looks like I haven't seen too much. That was a good charge there. Oh, he's running amok. Jeez, Isengard got very, very lucky there. It's amazing, even at half speed, we're struggling to catch up with everything that's going on. What have we got back here? Scourge Raiders are in position but not firing. We've got some Champions of the White Hand down to 16. They've got to be a bit careful here. We've got shooting at them. Oh, Goblin Trackers, it's not so bad. But we've got the Richmond Scourge Raiders, I think, firing on them at the moment, or they're facing towards them. Yeah, I think here we go. It's the only target I think they can actually shoot. Yep. Yeah, champions are pretty much collapsed. Which on Scourge Raider is practically untouched. World Raiders here broken down to 18. You got Trolls of Angmar in the back lines here of Isengard, sorry. Angmar Trolls are being harassed, sorry, not Angmar Trolls. Angmar Trolls are harassing the Uruk-hai crossbows. Dunedin Clansmen, I don't know where they're going. Maybe to act as a rear guard to deter possible cab charges. It's not a bad idea. Great Brilliants are broken, being chased. Actually, no, that's his ally there, Finrod. Most of the Trolls of the White Hand are still alive. King Armor's battle line here is holding up. I think largely he has Harad to thank for that. This Mulmakil here is acting as a real nice buffer between Isengard and Angmar, while Isengard fights off the Orcs in the Misty Mountains. Now we do have a lot of arrow fire coming in, but it is from Goblin Trackers. They don't have the best damage. It's like a few volleys, a lot of volleys actually bring down units like the Isengard with Goblin Trackers, so they'll be able to hold out for a little while. We got Richarm Inquisitors coming to help Infinity's troops. Celtic is really up against it here. The Serpent's Fangs got bolted over there, but they should be okay. The Celtic has got to protect those guys. Serpent Guard is the only thing that really stands between them and the Witchram Inquisitors from destroying his Serpent's Fangs. Oh, we've got Black Serpents coming back as well, that's a good thing. Moonlight Beast Hunters, I don't know what their target is. Demons of the Desert here from Celtic. I'm not sure what their target could be as well. They have a hard time finding a target from their current position, I mean. It's possible they could move in and... If they could just move this way actually and fire a volley, they can take out pretty much all these troops from Infinity right here. That would really free up a lot of Uruks to maybe take on those Trolls there. Now this isn't intentional. Oh, hang on. Celtic's Mumakil running amok, killing some of Bolgan's troops by accident. That's not good. Okay, I think that was Infinity's general right there. So mostly Arthur and Rohan are intact. It seems like Bogdan has really just been playing around, not playing but skirmishing sort of a little bit with Arthur. Most of their armies are still intact. They are being fired upon. Allfather has pretty much been untouched so far in this battle. It's 21 to 29. And thankfully, I think in Bogdan's case, he's got Arthur firing on his Dalian Spearmen of all units. Not the worst unit in the world to be shooting at. If you're Dale. It is if you're Rohan. He should be shooting at units like the Earls of Dale, Dalian Paladins if he can get his hands on them, all the Blackshot Dragon Slayers. I swear he had Blackshot. Yeah, there they are, right there. And they're firing on somebody. Who are they firing at?
The enemy are badly blooded.
Okay, let's try and follow that volley. Okay, I think they're firing on the Riddermark skirmishers there, judging from that. And we've got the Dalian archers firing on the Riddermark skirmishers, I believe. Yeah, Bardian marksman maybe. Yeah, Bardian herd surging forward. We got javelins and arrow fire coming in. This Mulmakil could be causing them all sorts of trouble here. Here comes the Richon Inquisitors. Both sides doing rear charges into the other's battle lines. Demons of the Desert. It seems like they're still trying to fire. I really think Celtic should have taken out all these troops when he had a chance, but you know, they broke anyway. But they've got a bunch of Trolls here. I think Bogdan's trying to take out the Trolls here from Infinity. I think maybe King Armor's crossbows. Judging from their look, they're actually firing on Angmar's forces over here. Not a bad target. Jev is trying to stabilise his own battle line. Infinity looks like he's on the way out. I don't think he has too many troops left besides his Trolls. It's 30 now to 41. Okay, looks like the Urukai crossbows are shooting the Witchrom Scourge Raiders. A little bit of friendly fire there, but you know, there are Urukai pikes here. I'm amazed the Witchrom Inquisitors are actually lasting so long in the middle of Urukai pikemen. And there goes the general, and he was part of the Witchrom Inquisitor unit. Okay, Demons in the Desert. Seems like they're gearing up for a volley, but who could they possibly be shooting at?
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Yeah, most of them are not firing. Okay, Dale has engaged pretty much all of Finrod's battle line. Gunnar Peacekeepers looking to actually outflank the Dalian forces here. We've got the Allfather with his own Seldon River Patrol, but Finrod could be coming in. Yeah, he's going to charge into him. That rogue Wimberkill is finally brought down. Okay, one unit's been attacked, but the other one should be able to fire. Allfather's also joined the Dalian's battle line. He's engaging Rohan, but Rohan's really spread himself out a little bit here. Infinity should get back a lot of these troops. I'm not sure where his Nandor Bladeguard are off to. We've got Blade Riders, we got Red Shields, Riddermark Skirmishers, all engaging Dorwinian's cavalry. Now, the Sons of Earl and the Blade Lords should be an interesting fight. A fight that at the moment, the Sons of Earl are winning. But the Nandor Blade Rider should give Dorwinian the edge here over Rohan. And Allfather's infantry has actually caught some of the Riddermark Skirmishers and First Marshal's bodyguard here as well. Allfather's not going to try and let Rohan get away here. He's going to try and destroy him. I think it was a mistake for Allfather to pull out just now. I think he had Rohan on the ropes there. Yeah, a lot of the Sons of Earl surrounded. What we got here? We got Shieldmans of Rohan being engaged now by Evelyn infantry. Medusa Guard could have a target here. They could try and take out the Evelyn Vanguard, the Evelyn Vanguard is the only unit that they have a line of sight on at the moment. We've got Shieldmans. See, I think I can speed up a little bit now. 51 to 55, so we got Lamo's Alliance, I'll just call it, coming back in this battle. Infinity 7's troops did reform, as expected. I really am surprised that Medusa Guard isn't taking out this unit of Vanguard, or trying to help, like throw one volley or two. I'm sure they would give their unit the edge. Okay, we've got some Rippatrol from Blogden firing. Oh no, that's Allfather there. Okay, doing our Peacekeepers are broken. Grey Company from Finrod firing into the River Patrol. They're being so effective because Allfather hasn't spread out his troops here. Well, I'm sure Allfather's thinking as long as he can use his ammo, he doesn't really worry about losing that unit. As long as they throw all their javelins. Looks like Dale and Dorwinian are gaining the edge in this battle. So Artadan and Rohan's lines are collapsing. It's 58 to 62, so still pretty darn close. And the company harassing the Urukai crossbows. Goblin tractors from Jev firing into a blob of Urukai troops. Pretty good plan. We've got Dunite Scouts here not doing anything. I don't know why. It's possible Finrod just forgot about these guys. In a fight this complex and so many things happening at once, it's easy to lose track of a couple of units. Okay, we're trying Scourge Raiders here. Who were they firing at? Okay, here we go.
My lord, only half of our force remains.
Yeah, that Mumakil doesn't offer any protection. Axes can go straight through them. It's probably been a nightmare for King Armour and Infinity, but mostly King Armour's forces, because they're the ones that mostly got stuck here. And I think actually the Mumakil ended up saving Isengard here. I think King Armour used those Mumakil well, even if it wasn't intentional. Their dead bodies were a blessing in disguise, I think. Okay, so Finrod's trying to save his wardens. Lamo's still trying to make use of his cav. Medusa Guard, I don't know what they're doing. This is a reloading. Who they're firing at? Okay, it looks like they were thinking about going after the Windy Glade Lords, but they're out of range. We got Grey Company here. Sons of Earl are still alive and harassing the Nandor Glade Guard.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
We'll go to 0.9 speed, I think.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
65 to 72. Evelyn Vanguard broken. Finrod taking full advantage of that, trying to kill them so they don't come back. I think this unit will reform. So Finrod should have actually charged after that unit and tried to kill as many as he could. Sons of Earl wiped out almost a third of that unit, if not a third of that unit. We've got Hashari Shadows here from Celtic, which you haven't seen before until now. Evelyn Marksmen have a couple of units. The Red Shield's charge wasn't too bad there. Eastmark Spearman about to fire a volley, it would seem. $70 to 77. We got Dale and Dorwinian incoming. $71 to 78. Infinity 7 is back. We got Shieldmans of Rohan providing valuable axe throwing support. Looks like they're firing on the Barney Herd. Those Dunite Scouts we saw before are here now. They're shaking. Not wavering. Oh, no, they're still shaking. Oh, they're out. We got Evelyn Hammerguard here against the Medusa Guard and Shield Maidens, but that's a fight the Hammerguard should win. They're also being backed up by the dismounted Earls of Dale. But we do have some Witchron Pikemen here from Jev, so even Jev is over here now.
Comrade at arms has been slain. Without their general, our allies may lose heart and flee.
So that could have been the Allfather's general there. King Armour is arriving. Bogdan even has some Swordmasters over here as well, so you know, all the players seem to share their forces amongst that huge line across the field there that really seemed to have paid off in Bogdan's team's favour. Okay, Jeb's unit, 42 Recon Pikemen broke on him. That's devastating to see. Blackshot Dragon Slayers. Who are they shooting at? Oh, they just met the Sons of Earl. Yeah. Like the Temple Guard, the Blackshot don't tend to miss that often. I think it's only a matter of time before Rohan succumbs to this. The ones in the north. I think they're trying to take out the Maquindi Glade Lords. And there goes the last of the Maquindi Glade Lords. Okay, it is 78 to 87. I think we'll times 2 speed it here, guys. I think we have a winner. I'm trying to see where all the battles are. It looks like we just got some cav left running around.
The enemy general lies dead. We have sent the Corps to hell.
Alright, so Bogdan hasn't lost his general as of yet. And probably won't. So yeah, I think we're at the end here. So I'll time 6 it. So congratulations to Bogdan, 18k, 1197, Celtic, 1979, King Armour, 2201, and the Allfather, 971. So good kill counts all around there for them and for their opponents. Lamos, 1787, Finrod, 1414, Infinity 7, 871, and Jev did well, all things considered, with those Mama kill, 1242. I didn't see any witches there for Jev. I will make a note of that. Blackshot Dragon Slayers 119. Guardian Marksman 99 to 108. Swordmasters for Esgaroth 61 to 146. Dismounted Earls of Dale 123 and 126. And I think that's it for him. So, thank you to Bogdan 18k for sending in the replay. That was fast. Even though it was on slow motion, it was still very fast. And I enjoyed it very much. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one.